Pedro.
Yes,
You got a
sir.
nickname? You call by anything besides Pedro?
Dro.
Dro.
Dro, just make it easy.
Is that exclusive to like homeboys or?
Everybody just called me Dro. It just made it easier. When I came down here, that was just my nickname to everybody. I don't know. Dro just
Dro.
always stuck.
What's your nationality?
Puerto Rican.
Puerto Rican.
Puerto Rican and Indian.
¿Tú hablas español?
Sí. Un poco. No mucho, pero un poco.
Yo practico todos los días.
Sí.
Because we in South Florida. And it's good for you to
To be bilingual.
not bilingual, but to just be able to have a basic conversation with people. You know, like good
most
morning,
definitely.
have a nice day.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
No, I get it. If especially at our type of job, a lot of time we run into a lot of customers. Even if the guy's Russian, you can say hey, hello in Russian. You feel me? Like it's funny. It's a good way to connect. I know how to
say a lot of hellos. And what's your last name in a lot of languages?
Yeah. I know mine's been run through a lot of damn languages for sure. I'm a Torres. I know that junk run through a couple of different nationalities.
Toxic Tuesdays.
So talk to me.
I was at an episode of Toxic Tuesdays, and you guys get a little bit in depth. I mean, y'all get a little bit extra on Toxic Tuesdays.
Yeah.
I'll just say it's not for the faint of heart. Some of the conversations.
Yeah.
Sometimes y'all really get into it a little bit more than just surface level.
Yeah, the conversations get a little raw. Sometimes they get a little deeper than rap because I feel like a lot of people don't have a lot of understanding sometimes.
Where can people tune in to Toxic Tuesdays? Where can they
For right now, I'm on Facebook under Pedro, Peydro. That's really where I go live at until I get my full podcast set up, situated to be YouTube, but eventually it'll be there.
Yeah,
but right now, I just kind of connect with family, friends, and on my Facebook.
That's exactly where I'm at with it right now, and you're helping me a lot with building what we hope to is something bigger in the future.
Yeah, most
definitely.
definitely.
What I mean?
In our reality, if you were raised to be a very selfish person, a lot of times that's how you carry yourself later on in life. Now, it could be somebody that comes in your life that make you change that a bit, but it's tough.
What made you come up with the idea of Toxic Tuesdays? Like, where'd that come from?
We always did a lot of talks, especially during COVID time when everybody had to sit. That's all we kind of did. We all used to hang out together, have conversations about real life stuff that'll kind of bring it out of people a little bit more. A lot of people go through a lot of stuff, like I said, and they just don't know how to deal or handle with a lot of stuff. A lot of times we talk about stuff, they kind of see it from a different light. They be like, okay, I feel you. The one thing I learned about people growing up in life, when there's people that's supposed to tell you what to do and they tell you what to do, it seems to be a little bit rebellion behind it. Like most of the time you don't want to listen to somebody always telling you what to do. So that's always the tougher side. It always takes somebody on the outside, like a friend, a cousin, or somebody looking in. It's like, oh, such and such and such. And it's the same thing probably your mom's been telling you for the last couple of years and you ain't listened. Nothing your mom said.
You receive it a little bit more differently.
And you receive it a little bit different because that person's not always telling you what to do. A lot of times we kind of exit out from all conversations once you're used to somebody's always telling you what to do. You kind of always feel like I got it. I can just do it. Whatever I said I'm going to do. And when that person always trying to correct you and tell you what you're supposed to do, you usually don't take it in so well because they're always doing it.
Work commands a lot of your time.
Most definitely.
So what happens is you're not raising your child. Things that happen to them in society, things that happen to them in life.
School.
You know what I mean?
School,
TV.
programs, TVs, YouTube.
Video games, streaming sites. Mm-hmm. All of these people have way more influence on your child than you because you're there, but you're not there.
You're not there, yeah, most definitely. I get
so
it.
You really have to find a balance and make sure you give your kid time. And it's funny, even the time you give your kid, you got to make sure it's like you said a little earlier, it's not always telling and directing and you know what I mean? Advice
giving. Advice giving helps a lot. I feel like even with my sisters growing up, it was tough, and I kind of had a good understanding already early. Like I don't like that my parents always trying to tell me what to do because I kind of felt like I'm growing up. I can do what I'm supposed to do.
I'm 50 years old, and my parents are still telling me.
No, they still do. My parents still do the same. Like they still gonna always do it.
This morning, I had a conversation with my mother, and I'm like. Come on,
I'm grown, man. I got it. Like I got it. I'm gonna figure it out. No matter with or without your advice, I'm gonna figure it out. But sometimes they always want to throw their little thing out there, throw what they feel like you should be doing. And I get it. Like I said, as a parent, I get it because when I see my kid doing something, I feel like don't be going down the wrong road. I'm on top of my kid. Like, hey, Like, I already seen this before. I've been there. I've done that. So I already can kind of check it at the door. Like, hey, give you a little bit of advice. When I was doing this and doing that,
Right.
this turned out bad.
So did you have big brothers growing up?
No, I didn't.
So
I was the oldest.
You were the oldest.
The oldest.
So do you have any brothers?
Yeah, I do.
Did you give them kind of advice?
Yeah, I did. I did.
Or did you kind of like lead by example?
I can be honest. With my brother, I felt like it was more of a lead by example. With my sister, I feel like they got a lot of advice. I gave my brother advice plenty of times in life too. But my sisters, I feel like they were a little bit more in tune to want to know for me a lot. They just kind of like, my little brother, he was a video game kid, like growing up. So he kind of always like stuck in the room, didn't really want. My little sister used to be running the streets with me, playing football, playing basketball. That's how she got into sports. She played softball and stuff. So, she did her thing. But it wasn't like being out there running the streets with me and stuff like that. There a lot more questions come out. Be honest.
What questions now? You have kids yourself.
Yeah,
and you don't have any boys.
Yeah, I know.
Girl dad,
I know.
What's it like being a girl dad?
Life being a girl dad. It's fine though.
How old is your oldest?
15.
And how old are you? Like apart are your?
Should be 16 in 3 months now. So.
Nice. How old is she driving right now?
No, she's not driving yet. She's practicing, but she's not driving yet.
That's what I mean. Do you teach her?
She got a little practice in.
Bro,
it's been like.
I think that might be the height of stress in life.
No, so it is. That's why I'm not trying to rush it. That's why I was gonna say it's been like.
Yeah, but you still got to do it. Though.
Yeah, no, you have to because you like they're growing, so you got to get them in that position. I tell both of them, I ain't never been no follower, so with that following shit, we ain't on that.
No.
So when it comes to a lot of stuff in life, I expect them to make moves on their own, and I tell them all the time, like, look, I've always been the type of person. If I say I'm going to the beach, and 20 of my friends say they going to the pool, I'm still going to the beach. If they decide to come and hang with me, I'm cool with that. But I've never really been the person to say, oh, just because 20 people going there, I'm going. I'm not on that. Like, I don't even like being around too many people like that. So, I've been training them.
You think your daughters inherited some of that?
Oh, I love it. Oh, yes. Oh, my God. The first time I see my 15-year-old moving like that, I was loving it. I promise you on everything.
Right.
Picking her up from school, she just carried herself a certain way. Nah, really, she carried herself a certain way. She waited on her siblings. People like, oh, we finna go. I'll see y'all when y'all get there. Like, when I get there type shit, like, the way she moved, I was loving it, bro. I was like, yeah, but that her lad moved like I move, and I appreciated that.
So I met one of your daughters recently. She's actually here with us today, and right away I could tell like that's your daughter.
Yeah,
like,
most definitely.
There was no. I don't even mean by looks. I was just like, I asked you a question, you went outside. I asked her the same question. She answered the same exact way, and I'm like, okay, that's genetics. Like that's what it is. Now, do you know how extremely hard your dad works?
Yeah.
How do you know?
Well, I know how hard my dad works because I see him work half of the time. I can see him like working, and I just see him working, and I can tell that he's like really trying really hard and stuff. So that's like just.
Well, why do you feel your dad works so hard? Because it's an extremely stressful, physical, mental, demanding job.
Well, knowing my dad good enough, I know that he's like just not the type of person who would just sit down all day and not do anything. He's gonna end up finding something to do.
Yeah, he always has to be moving. Like,
yeah, he has
doing
to
something.
do something. So
yeah.
basically,
but basically because he has to do something, it's a nice job for him to have because it's a do something type of job, not sitting down behind a desk or looking at a computer. Yeah. Your dad gets bit by dogs. Your dad gets rained on. Your dad gets baked by the sun. Your dad is physically exhausted, and he still has time to spend with Miss Maya. Mm-hmm. You love him for that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you should, because it's hard, and a lot of times on our the job that your dad has, the guys they don't have the energy or time because they're spending a lot of time recovering from the grueling week that they had. It's summertime. Mm-hmm. So you're out of school right now. Mm-hmm. What did you do this summer that was fun to you so far?
Well, so far I have went to a pool like a few times. I
Mm-hmm.
went to a water park, and well, since I
You
really
like
don't,
being in the water?
yeah,
Yeah.
I love swimming, and I like spending time with my little sister when she doesn't get on my nerves. But yeah,
That's what little sisters do, basically. Yeah. It was an absolute pleasure talking to you. I'm sure Daddy has some more in store for you.
hmm
So just listen to him. Try to even when we get on your nerves as fathers, it's out of love. We're not trying to like actually get on your nerves. I don't know how much Daddy gets on your nerves, but I'm sure sometimes. Yeah, half and half. All right, cool. It was good talking to you. Put Daddy back in the hot seat because I'm not done with him.
okay.
Let's cover relationships with baby mothers as it pertains to actual relationship you're in right now.
Yeah.
Right? I don't know if you're in a relationship with someone right now, but I'm sure there has been relationships throughout. Well, how long have you been not with your last baby mother?
Ask that question.
How long has it been since you've been as an actual couple with your baby mother?
I want to say like 6-7 years.
That's quite a long time.
Yeah.
So,
am I tripping? It's like 7 years.
So do you think it's important to you to show your daughters, because you are a girl dad, a good relationship with
Someone,
the person that you're with? Like, you know.
Yeah, of course. Nah. To be honest, I feel like it's important to have a great relationship with not only, well, for me to make sure that they have a great relationship with the person I decide to deal with or be with or whatever. But at the same time, me with their mothers too. Like, me and their moms, we ain't together, but we cool. We ain't got no major issues. Sometimes we don't agree with things. Like I tell them, like, I ain't gonna hate you for not agreeing. I'm not gonna agree with some stuff they say too. It's cool. We just have conversations about it. We can't communicate good enough where we both understand. And it is what it is. We'll figure it out either way. But I don't know. It's like, I feel like if there isn't that type of connection, if your kids aren't feeling that type of love, if they're not getting that type of energy, then what are you really giving them? You're still a parent. You shouldn't be like I don't like when I see baby mom and baby dad pull up and have to exchange kids or one from the other house and there's attitude or slick remarks or whatever or shit goes sideways. Half the time, like that whole situation over with. So that, like, to me personally, like the arguing back and forth, I hate it because what's the point? Like nothing. Y'all shouldn't even be fighting about nothing no more.
Well, what I told you earlier, and I'm gonna stand on this forever. There's two things that everything boils down to.
Yeah,
and that's mental health and money.
Yeah.
So if you're not the one to manage your mental health in a situation, there could be crash out moments.
Yeah, no, most
especially
definitely.
when it pertains to past relationships with people and feelings that were there that aren't really there anymore. But sometimes they might flare up with and
the wrong stuff going on. Most definitely.
All right. So how soon do you think it's okay to introduce your children to the person that you're actually in a relationship with?
Well, I feel like there's a time there's a good timing that you're not in a relationship with that person. Like the whole talking stage. The whole talking stage, I feel like it's not really important for your kids to be involved. You talk to somebody, y'all get to know each other. If you're gonna take somebody serious, most of the time it's gonna be a process where long some real nigga shit, it's gonna have to be waited on.
Okay.
She gonna make you wait anyway, but that's what's gonna make you a little bit more enticed to stick.
If she let you,
I be trying to tell people.
We got to be respectful because we do have Maya in the room.
Yeah. But
if it goes there off rip, then that's probably not somebody that you want to have a long-term relationship with.
Exactly. So somebody that does show you that you have patience behind them and you have enough respect to wait and have patience behind them, you know how that goes for us as well.
Now, when you find that person, how long after that do you think? I mean, just remember this question is not...
I get it though. But
this question isn't fluid because it's not always going to be the same.
No, it's never going to be the same with everybody. Everybody has different... Everybody has different...
You might meet someone, you be like, you know what? Oh my God, this is who I wanted my whole life.
I know some people that they never show their person to their kids, bro. They've been together for years until the kids was grown. I'm looking like that really happened like that, but they did.
Ah, wow.
I want to point out the person, but one of the elders, like, they just had their little person that they used to hang out and do stuff with. the kids start getting older. You know, they once they got them teen years, they like, I'm going out with a friend type stuff. Whole time for like good 15, 20 years, she was dealing with the same one person, dancing with the same man, going out, spending time, doing all that.
She has a lot of patience. I don't know.
No, she had been married before and didn't want the marriage process again. And sometimes that started women away from ever wanting to be that close to a man. So they still do everything exciting and fun, but then they still take away that fix of them having to be a person's wife. You get what I'm saying? Like, and honestly, the guy got turned down like 2 or 3 times of being that person's wife until eventually they did get married. But it was like once the kids were grown, started having kids, and they out the house. That's when they really took anything serious.
I kind of feel like you kind of ducking the question, though.
What's the question? What happened? I'm sorry.
Like, I feel like you didn't answer. Like,
I'm sorry.
How soon do you introduce?
That's what I said. I feel like once you actually are taking the person serious, so you go through a talking stage. I want to say 3 months.
All right, let me rephrase the question because you still ducking.
No, I'm not ducking. I'm trying to make it make sense.
You ducking though. Like, what is the earliest you ever introduced the person that you've dated outside of your kid's mother to your children?
Probably like 2-3 months.
Okay, that's the question I was trying to get at.
No, so and I get that, but that's why I say it's a dependent thing because it's been other situations too in life that has been longer than that. The situation might have been shorter, a month and a half.
I did say it's a fluid question, though, so
but,
that's fair.
But that's why, because it depends. It's honestly more of a depending question because it depends on who you're talking to. If I talk to somebody and we locked in, it's like every day we together. A month go by, you're gonna bump into my kids. I have my kids on the weekends. Right. You're gonna eventually bump into my kids, especially at this grown age. Most people got kids.
You ever had an instance with your kid's mother where there was like a crash out with the person you was dating?
Yeah, man.
Let's talk about it.
Oh my gosh. So
does Maya know this?
I don't know. Maya might know.
Was it her mom?
Oh man, it was both of them at one time.
Okay,
both of them at one time.
You need her to go watch Nickelodeon downstairs.
It wasn't crazy. It just
listen. She's more than welcome to lead the room, man. We could do this. And you could be a little more comfortable.
She was there for it. So it's like...
Oh, let's cook. Let's cook.
That's why I kind of went left.
Have you ever had a moment with the person that you're dating and an issue with like one of your baby mothers or both, or like a crash out moment?
So yeah, listen. Funny because it was both of them at one time. So it was an instance where when me and my youngest daughter's mother broke up, my oldest daughter's mom, I had broke up with her years before that. So, but we never really had no major issues. We broke up. We lived too far apart to really have any issues. She lived up in Boynton. I lived down here. So it was like, let me just get my kid and I hauled ass. I wasn't even on the extra shit. But my youngest daughter's mom came a time when, we was together for 8 years. Things didn't work out. I'm like a year later, about a year, some change later. And she knew here and there I probably was talking to women. She knew for sure I was talking to women. But she didn't. I think things hit a little different when they realize you're about to take somebody serious. And I think that's what really hit. So one particular day, like I said, we went together for a while. So at this point, she done got pregnant. And they doing, her and my other baby mom, they decided to want to do a baby shower for her at my brother's job.
A joint baby shower?
Not a joint. She wasn't pregnant. The other one wasn't pregnant.
Oh, just
they cool. Me and my I had a conversation with my baby mamas. We done been.
Let me find out, man. You hear her having cash out the other day in the bag? Man, let me find out you a pimp out here in the streets, man.
No. But both me and my daughter's mom end up having another kid around the same time.
Okay.
We had a kid first. Well, we lost our kid.
Right.
And then the following year, both my baby mamas ended up pregnant. Mine's when I was with her, and then my other baby mom ended up having a kid with her husband.
Okay.
So now we were at the point where the kids are growing up, and my daughter had to feel like she had to kind of pick sides on which sibling she could be around at a certain time type stuff, right? So instead of making it so complicated, just weekends we all just go hang out together. It ain't that serious, bro. I don't want my baby mama, like, at the time, like, we having these conversations, I don't want her at all. Like, that shit been past.
That's
like,
a smart decision.
So, to me personally, what makes the most sense is not having my kid feeling like she want to spend a weekend with her sister here and can't because she got to come down there.
Right.
You feel me? So it's like, whatever the situation is, we made it make sense. We started hanging out and doing a lot of shit, going places. We were going bowling, going to the beach, doing picnics. Shit, we'd go up there and spend the weekend up there. They'll come down and spend the weekend. So we all used to do shit. It wasn't no shit. So all that was good. So with that, all that happening, both of them got cool. You get me? Like they cool. It wasn't no beef. Like
both baby mothers.
Yeah, they got cool.
All right.
So we talking, some way time later. This is when we were together. Me and my youngest daughter's mom was together. So now we talking way after we done broke up and stuff, right?
Right.
So they still cool. So they planning on going to my brother's job or whatever. My baby mom used to work there before, so it's going back to her old job type shit. So she was going back to her old job to go do her little baby shower thing. My brother works there also, and other baby mom with their friends or whatever, they had the little fake look, like not a fake baby shower, but they had a little baby shower little thing for her, like brought her some stuff.
Yeah.
And they all just had food and stuff, and all the rest of the ladies drank. So now,
there's drinking involved.
There's drinking.
Two baby mothers.
Not both of them though. Just the pregnant one ain't drink.
Well, okay.
But the pregnant one, see, this was the bad part about it. The pregnant one was still fresh, like we're a year and some change off our relationship. Like, so she still got a little bit of pressure on her chest about our relationship. It ain't major, but every once in a while,
flare ups.
Now, with the problem with the situation, I feel like this. I felt like when things got a little, like they realized I was going to take somebody serious, it was like, okay, got us fucked up. And I don't want to say it all the way like that, but the pressure they applied, hey, bro, what the fuck?
Two's company, three is a crowd.
So they go, they do their thing. What's so funny, I was talking to a girl from Atlanta. The girl from Atlanta done moved down here. So now we living together. Me, her, my kids, her kids, right? So I guess at that point, things seemed a little bit more serious.
Right.
To both of them. So whatever their conversation was at this taco spot, they already had plans prior anyways, because they called me and said, hey, when we're supposed to be meeting your girlfriend, she be around her kids, this, and I'm like, it ain't no problem, y'all can meet her, like, it ain't no shit when y'all trying to do it. It was like, well, I got my baby shower to go to.
So you're getting this conversation from pretty much both of them?
Yeah, because they were together going to the place at this day.
Who's this new chick?
So, yeah, they're like, okay, they've been bringing her up, this and this and this and that, right? The new chick gave off a lot more because new chick was tall, thick, pretty. Yeah. So it's like my youngest daughter's mom.
The reason why I asked, because women are very, I don't want to say intimidated, but they're territorial.
But that's why I feel like the territorial part came from them feeling like I was taking her serious because we live together now.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think it was more so like what she even looked like. I don't think they gave a fuck about that.
Okay.
What I think they gave a fuck about was like, he done moved the bitch in his house, like, fuck he got going on, like.
Not only that, my child's gonna be there.
Like, you got us fucked up. Like, that's how I felt about the situation. I felt that's how it was thought of.
That's probably what it was.
Man, listen. So they go ahead, they go do their thing, they go do their little shit. But prior, they already had this conversation with me. They both come drop the girls off. So they drop the girls off, whatever. Or when we get back, we're gonna have the conversation. I'm like, why we can't just do this now? I can introduce y'all now, like, and get it out the way. But obviously, I would sleep on the situation because I don't know what their backup plan was or what their actual plan was. But I wish they would have just got the conversation out the way right then and there. Hey, I'm such and such. Oh, okay, hi, nice to meet you. Just wanted to get to know who you are because you're around my kid. Leave it alone and be gone. That's how I thought the conversation was going to go. They done went to this restaurant. The other baby mama done got drunk. The one baby mama who still got pressure on her chest, still got pressure on her chest. So when they got back, it kind of got a little heated, bro. Like, they were sitting down, we was having conversations.
Did anybody touch anybody? Or?
No, nobody touched nobody, but words definitely got exchanged. In the beginning of the process, it was like, we sat down, we just started chopping it up, and they just started throwing me under the bus.
Yeah, I mean, you're the
so you was the bitch that
went with denominator.
Listen, they were like, so you the bitch that went with him to Tennessee a couple months ago?
Wow.
Like, no, we weren't even talking at the time. Like, don't even bring that up. Like, why would you do that? Like,
unbelievable.
Like, fuck is going on here, right?
They know what they're doing.
They definitely knew what they was doing. So she go ahead and, they start throwing little shit out. So was you such and such? And this, and this, and that. And they just bringing up all the little shit they knew about any female I had talked to.
Trying to throw salt in the situation.
So they're like, the last bitch you talked to was from here. And all of a sudden he talked to you and you done moved down here. And it's like, bruh. So then in the midst of the situation, like, the little chick I was talking to kind of got upset. And she was like, I thought y'all was supposed to be getting to know who I was and y'all kind of bashing him type shit. Like, I don't know what y'all got going on. So then that kind of enlightened the first bitch word to come out.
Oh, no.
Or something like, bitch, who the fuck you think you are? And that already lit the room up. So that started up the argument. And then already, like I said, one was already intoxicated. the other one already got pressure on her chest. So the words started flying back and forth. Bitch this, bitch that, fuck you, this, and that.
Do you recommend multiple baby mothers?
Baby mama introductions? Or no, wait.
Yeah, like
no, I don't. I would never recommend that ever again. I would never even try no shit like that again.
Yeah, so
it just honestly in my brain when it was brought to me, the fuck it happened. Like they just gonna be like, oh, okay, we just wanted to know who you was. That's in my head. That's what we learn. We live and we learn, bro.
Yeah.
We live and we learn.
I don't recommend with any of the guys that have multiple women that they have children with to bring them all together and in a newly situation.
Yeah, most definitely.
I think that everybody should kind of gradually get to know each other.
Most definitely.
One-on-one, and then if there's going to be a big function, then that's fine.
Everybody could be around each other. Now, which, in all honesty, like I said, I just thought everybody was more mature at the moment. Like the other baby mom was intoxicated, so that made it worse. Like she was instigated so bad.
You remember? You're not gonna forget this situation. Probably.
I'll never forget this situation because it was like, bro, like what just happened? Like, bro, we having it out right now, bro. They weren't even supposed to go like this. Everybody was supposed to be straight.